Where you at?
Huge shout out to all of the Adventurers Guild members here on YouTube and all of the supporters from Patreon for their dedicated support of keeping this channel always on the rise. What's up, everybody? Doing something a little different this morning. Gonna be going through Assassin's Creed Origins, which I've never actually played. It's part of the Xbox Game Pass this month. I played the hell out of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Loved it. 2 times all the way through. Valhalla I did 1 time through on a sort of a completionist playthrough on the PS4. Both those I played on PS4. Never played AC Origins, and as I understand it, this was the start of the storytelling trilogy, as they call it, like the switch over to like become a sort of RPG. I've heard lots of good things about this game. Just I didn't have a console when this came out. Now, I don't normally get a lot of traffic or a lot of views on my Xbox streams because most people are always hanging out with the EverQuest stuff and the MMORPGs. So if you happen to stumble across this today, I would love it if you like the video, hang out for a little bit, chat a little bit, drop your comments down below, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, all those good things. And if you do like what you see, I'm currently working towards becoming a full-time YouTube content creator and streamer. I have a goal of $500 a month at the moment, which would basically pay for all of the bills for Chris and I. We're at $259 for the month. We still got 21 days to go, but if you feel so inclined, drop a super chat or a sticker to support the stream. You can also join as a member of the Adventurers Guild down below. Let's dive in. I'm just going to go easy mode because I just want the story. That's all I care about at this point. The Siwa Oasis, 49 BCE. 1 year later, the Bent Pyramid.
You are the Magi from Siwa. I thought Magi were supposed to protect the Pharaoh. I am Magi to no Pharaoh. You see this? I can read my own name, Nak! We will find you. We will find you in your sleep! Sleep? I never sleep. I just wait in the shadows, and I will kill you all. Everyone who sniffed the air that day in Siwa!
Ooh, something happened. I'm taking it that we're gonna find out. Hypnos Rudik's bodyguard. Oh, they're gonna throw me into combat right away.
And left me for dead. That was a mistake.
Your master was a murderer.
I am his sworn bodyguard. It is a question of honor.
I am the Magi of Siwa.
Then you are a worthy opponent. You are weak, Magi. I am powerful.
I like the scorpion shield, that's cool.
A broken weapon won't save you. This place will serve as one of us. Let it be you.
Let us come truce. You are not the one I swore to kill.
Question of honor. It is a fight to the death.
So be it.
Oh, hello. So you can't. So it doesn't let me do the like tumble forward that I could do in the other two games.
Neck. No way out. No footholds here. I need to find a way into another room.
There'll be something over there. So a lot of this I'm familiar with from, it looks like this is the same system they use for Assassin's Creed Odyssey and Valhalla. I've just never played this before. Heavy blunt. That's how you do torches. Stealth. There we go. It's okay. Well, he did tumble.
These scarabs must be coming from somewhere.
Scarabs are cockroaches. Nasty. I'm always impressed with the level of detail that these games have in terms of the world building. So when we first saw him, he had no hair, and he's like grown his hair out since then, and something obviously happened.
This must have been built centuries upon centuries ago. Forgive me, Great Amun. I have need of this.
I see all sorts of stuff down there. So I'm guessing I actually need to go this way. I don't think it'll even let me go the other way, will it? Ah! How do you run? Not that.
The riches of the ancients.
So I'm guessing everything else is back the other way. That's interesting. Oh, I found something like a chalice. Okay. So that was everything on that side. Well, there's definitely something over here. Lots of crafting perks. Alright, so I think that's all the treasure I can find down here. Aha. So I guess this holding A allows me to do like the old parkour. Parkour.
Aha! Up there. Light. This wall.
There's a bunch of guards down there.
Soldiers. Of course. Get him! Die! Hepzibah! Watch out!
Bayek, is that you? It is an ambush.
You are telling me? I see you have made new friends.
They were setting up an ambush. It's a good thing I came to welcome you, huh? Ah! It's been months. Look at that beard, huh?
It's been nearly a year, my friend.
Feels good to get out and fight. I am out of practice. In Siwa, everyone defers to the soldiers on pain of death, or worse.
I've killed one of the masked ones. The Heron.
4 more. Come. It has been a long road. You need rest?
No. No rest. Not until all the masked one's guts lie baking in the sand.
God, I have missed you. Where is your mouth?
Well, we'll get my mount in a minute, because there was more goodies over here, wasn't there? Alright. I do want a bow. You unlock by purchasing bow bearer skill. Ooh. The Heron has been taken out. Bayek trekked across the vast Egyptian desert to corner Rujik in the famous bent pyramid of Sneferu. Bayek's first kill, the death of Rujik, brought on Anubis' apparent curse on the Natron mines. Quests. Bayek reaches Siwa, his close friend Hepzibah, helps him prepare to battle a false oracle, Medinamun. So I've had horses in other games. You get a camel in this one.
Let us go, Seni.
How have you been holding up since I left?
Ah, it has been difficult, Bayek. Without you, the villagers look to me to keep order. But the soldiers have set up a garrison, and they rule over all.
A garrison in Siwa?
Ptolemy wants the entire region kept on the hill. I do my best to keep the villagers out of trouble. I could use your help.
I'll do what I can. But do not forget, I have my own justice to pursue.
I knew I could count on you, Sammy.
What happened here?
The garrison soldiers are brutal. If they suspect a villager is lying to them, they burn his...
Look at that view.
Welcome home, Bayek. Siwa has missed you.
Yeah.
Oh, all you have. Your farms, your goods, your children.
The villagers are
You
drained
owe
of
your
life.
very life.
No one in the Wahats could make a move without being questioned, threatened, taxed, or beaten.
This guy's just
Young
mowing
man
everyone
to
down with his
obey,
camel.
Keep our heads down. You see how it is.
Let's not attract attention.
Yeah, maybe not run people over with your camel.
Are you going to go to your house?
Nothing there for me. Tell me about the Ibis.
Medunamun.
Is he here?
He is the plague on the oasis. As you can see, the soldiers have become more brutal since he arrived. Before they got drunk and fought with the villagers. Now that Medunamun is here, they are disciplined and vicious.
All the more reason to kill him.
Do not take him lightly. He is lean and sinewy, but very powerful.
Siwa, behold what becomes of those who disobey Medunamun. Priest to the Pharaoh.
Ah, home. Leave your mount. He will not stray far. Go ahead on in.
Okie dokie.
Rest, my friend. It has been a difficult day.
I have no interest in rest. I must prepare for this man.
Hepzibah! Hepzibah! Once again, the soldiers! Bayek!
Rabia! My Rabia!
I have worried about you.
Ah, you know me, eh? You should be worried. Ah,
Look at you. Cuts? Contusions?
I'm fine.
Sit! Hmm? Sit! Sit! I'll take care of it.
You haven't changed.
You and I've always patched you two up. Made excuses to your parents. Times have changed, but you, I can count on.
Backstory, please. I need to know what happened with his girlfriend slash lover or whatever.
Slumbering or silence? I thought you would never wake up.
Ah, Rabia patched me up and I
I let you sleep. You need to be alert to tangle with Medunamun. In fact, my friend,
A new bow?
see if you like it. Best spot to hit is right in the head. One of the dummies is sturdier than the other. More arrows in the rack over there. Good.
Hepzibah!
What is it?
Soldiers are coming for you!
Go. Come, quickly.
Make certain no one gets out of the house alive.
Hepzibah! We're just here to talk.
Nomarch Rudjek's been killed. Your friend, the Medjay, may have been involved. Come out, if you wish to clear his name. Prepare an ambush.
Nick! They will find my letters and burn down my place. I will be executed.
Don't worry. I will take care of this.
Watch out!
Alright, yep, get into stealth.
Who's there?
Oh, which is the button to do the stealth
He's getting
assassination?
close.
What?
Yeah, it's...
Now for the rest of them.
So that was Y. I don't think that was an assassination, but... Ah, where are you going, buddy? Apparently I still don't have the bow bearer skill. I don't have any...
Hepzibah? There's nothing to...
Do not leave the bodies out in the open.
He's going to
They
be
think they can
surprised.
ambush us.
Stay low.
They will not see him here.
How do you pick up the body? Ah, so I just took him down.
One. That's died.
Oh, that's my friend. Never mind.
That does it.
Thank you, Bayek. I told you these Neketiadids do not care.
I cannot
Negative.
believe they're gone.
It is sad. Come upstairs. I will show you all the Magi duties of Siwa.
Okay.
All the problems of Siwa are here. I try to help everyone, but it is more than I can do.
So you're telling me you do not have the powers of a god?
But the real problem is that man you want to kill. Majunimon. The people were hopeful when he first arrived. Surely things would improve.
Oh, he's not a nice man.
They soon learn the truth, actually.
I fear for the safety of your family, priest. I
the man you're up against.
I will find him and kill him.
Medunamun is a lot more powerful than he looks, and he is surrounded by the finest soldiers.
I do not care.
You'll be killed. You need to get tougher if you want to murder that spindly shit. For sure, you'll need better armor.
I can make that myself.
Weapons are more difficult. The soldiers took everything in the village.
I will talk to the blacksmith.
Yes, Benipe can certainly make something for you. Or Senu can help you find what you need.
Senu? Senu is alive.
So Sin is my eagle?
Look who is coming.
Senu, old girl. In fine form.
Rabia has nursed her to health.
I must thank her.
The people are desperate for your help, Bayek. They'll help you if you help them.
I understand.
Alright, got that quest done. Damage and health increased. Got a new quest, the False Oracle. I got a new quest to gear up. Okay. Let's do the gear up quest. Beck must hunt wildlife to craft some better equipment. Oh, I see. So he already has a bow equipped. I just needed to switch it out for this one. Ah, okay, my bad. If I want a second bow, I have to get the bow bearer skill. That makes total sense now.
I need to hunt for leather.
Okay, I have enough points to get a new ability. These are the three I already have. So I've got Seer Warrior. Oh, that allows me to speed up time, which could be very useful. I'm gonna take this one. Really quick, I need to check. Options, because I don't remember the assassination button. Light attack, it's Y. Okay, so for some reason it was only doing knockdown on those guys instead of doing an assassinate. So it says maybe I don't have that ability yet. So obviously something happened. We don't know what it was. And now he's back for revenge. And hopefully we're going to get an inkling of what that was. Aha! That's cool, so I can track that. What's up with this bow? Okay, that was weird. Hang on. Oh, I'm out of ammo now. That's no good.
This will be enough. Thanks to Neith, goddess of hunting.
Oh, I bet I need to get wood for arrows. I remember that much from the other games. Usually it was like trees, but I haven't seen any trees yet. Oh, this part is just like Odyssey. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna have to get more arrows made. I mean, I have enough, so I can at least make the armor that I need. Alright. Where do I need to go? Crafting section of the gear page. Crafting.
This will work perfectly.
Where can I get wood? Look for this. You will have a friend who drink the world map. That's my home. These are all level 3 side quests. Oh, I have to go to those points, don't I? So I can unlock fast travel.
Oh!
Look who's returned to the Wahad!
That was not a leap of faith, dude. He jumped into the... He missed. He went the wrong way. Alright, weren't there arrows here that I could loot? There were earlier, but now there's no
Solid
more.
breastplate. That will help. get a chance. Bayek, I need some help with the requests on my table if you have any time.
Family reunion level 2.
Teramun. Not like him to give up.
Alright, so we're gonna do that level 2 quest.
The freshwater spring.
Reach the stone with Bayek or
Manai cave.
Sinnoh.
You know that cave. Better look into it.
I don't remember being able to track pelts though in Odyssey.
What do you want me to tell you? I know nothing.
Hey! Can't be sure it's safe yet.
Hey, what? Die, worm.
Oh crap. So
Please, let me out. My family needs me.
Time's up, damn it! Must keep up. Hey!
oh crap, I don't have any arrows.
Cannot escape!
Any others? I need to figure out this bow because it's not.
Why are you here? Don't ever point anything at me. Well, can't be sure. Wait. What?
Alright, so those aren't assassination attempts, so. Oh, it does say plus 10 assassin experience, but they're not dead. Alright, very, very interesting. Alright, the guy I want is down here. Arrows? Oh, yeah. Alright, I need to practice with... Not quite sure how this bow works.
Quickly, go! Where is Teramun? Ah, dear Moon. He has died from his wounds. His family will want to bury him properly.
I gotta try to get out of here with his body. Oh, man. Everybody and their brother's gonna see me. Run! No. Run, 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 run. They're right behind me. They're probably not going to give up either, are they? Oh, he's shooting at me. Bob and weave. Bob and weave. Bob and weave.
I bring sad news. Where is Issa?
She lies here with her son and daughter.
The entire family.
Sadly, I see Teramun also paid the price for his recklessness. I warned him that his rebelliousness would bring torment and suffering.
But what happened?
They saw the soldiers coming and hid in the cellar. But the soldiers burnt the house to the ground to teach everyone a lesson.
It's soldiers for you.
I am sorry.
Put the body down there. They will journey to the Duat together. So many deaths in the Wahat. We cannot give them a proper burial.
It is not your rebelliousness that got you killed, Seni. It is Ptolemy's sick regime. He is a bad pharaoh.
He will find more than he had here.
Right, now I've got another quest, but I've got an ability to get first. What do I want? Automatically lead enemy after assassinating him? Yes, please. I need 2 points, so I'm gonna save for that. I'm gonna go ahead and save, but I do have another quest. Water rats. Find the animal cave in the mountains. Can I fast travel? Ah, that time I did it correctly. Alright, let's go up in the mountains. Alright, well I gotta go. Oh, I guess I can take my mount, can't I?
This place is heavily guarded.
Huh. Oh, that's right, I can automatically go to my objectives. I forgot about the auto run thingy. The Amani Cave is hidden.
Yamana Cave. I and I used to come here as kids. Bandits must be inside. Kit? Is that you? What are you doing?
Bayek, I heard you were back. Keep quiet.
Oh, I don't have any more coffee.
Who will hear me?
The bandits, the bastards, took over the spring. Almost everyone on this side of Siwa gets their water from here.
That wind will raise the sands.
Oh, did they all see me? This bow is very confusing to me. I gotta figure this out at some point. Hang on. I did block. Oh crap. Ah! Okay, so I obviously have a lot to learn about the combat in this game compared to the other games, because it's a little bit different here. I guess when my okay, it does tell me ammo full. Oh, it's a one shot. I don't have to. I probably need to inspect the bow.
Bayek, the spring, you got it back. Thank the gods. The farmers need this desperately. I'm very grateful, Bayek. It's like having our Medjay back again.
I'm glad I could help.
May Amun walk with you, Seni.
You can sell trinkets at any shop. Alright, let's inspect the gear because the arrow cleaves a voice about the mute yet louder than any spoken word. Rare predator bow, stealth damage, critical hit damage. Oh, I guess this one I don't have to, that was the difference. Okay. Holy crap, I can only do... I can only carry 4 arrows. Okay. Amani Caves, it says I missed a treasure somewhere. It's above me. Aha! There we go. Extra XP for the win. So, to make these, I need wood. Where the hell do I find wood? Bronze sword. Dual swords. And which one of these are trees that I can, or wood that I can use? Those are skins. You know what? I ought to go get that since I'm just over here. Not too far away. Oh crap. Jackals, 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 jackals. I forgot there's wildlife in these games. Oh, I'm getting a desync thing right there. Interesting. Oh, is it not gonna let me? Area not available. I'll be damned. Oh, it's not gonna let me up there, is it? I'm gonna run over there and see, but it's looking like it's not gonna let me get up there. I agree, Tim. This is these games are always beautiful. I'm very curious because the desync looks like it's gonna run right up to the edge of this. So I wonder if it's gonna let me up there or not. Oh, my vertigo is getting triggered right now. Don't look down. I could never be a free climber. Alright, there's another level. Oh god. Don't look away. Look away. Vertigo. Oh, at least it's automatic to come down on this thing. His bare hands would be burnt to a crisp at this point. Where the hell do I find wood? I'm gonna have to look this up. Oh, my pet just took care of it for me. That was cool. At least I finally figured this bow out. Oh, I forgot I need to train. We want this one right here. That's a hyena, yeah? Can I get on a boat? You could totally use the boats. That's cool. Halma Point. Loot treasure. Ooh, that's very red. So I'm assuming I want to go back. Yeah, there's a healer over there. What's this over here? So obviously this is like the boat quests that we had in well, yeah, the two games. So again, this was the precursor to Odyssey and Valhalla, which I've played both of. I just never played this one. Okay. At least you can hold your breath for a while. Oh man, am I gonna have to go into that one entrance over and over and over? I feel like I am. I don't know. Where did that entrance go? Hang on. Oh, there's the third one. Do I have enough? Nice. Alright, I didn't drown. What the hell's going on over here? An axe. Oh, that's a heavy blade. I do not want to do. When you have tools, you'll need ammo. Oh, so I guess as I get things, it automatically... I see. So the crafting is slightly different in this game than it was. Okay, then it is in the other ones.
Rabia!
Bayek! It does my heart good to have you again in Siwa.
You nursed Senu back to health. I never expected to see her again.
She is a tough old bird.
Like you, eh?
Bayek.
Epsifa tells me you are healing the villagers as best you can. It would give me much pleasure to help you.
That is kind of you. May Yakar be blessed. I can always use help. The soldiers are brutes. Almost every villager has cuts, bruises, broken bones. To help them, I put together a makeshift perang in the old ruined temple. Friends bring me medicine from Yamu, but now the soldiers stop everyone entering the village and steal their goods. So, we tried to bring medicine on a boat instead.
And the soldiers stopped that also.
They sank the last shipment. The medicine jars are scattered across the bottom of the lake.
I will get them for you.
Thank you, Bayek. Bring it to the old temple. I must go there now.
Medicine could be anywhere in this lake. Senu can help me.
Alright, so we need to find the medicine in the lake. Well, he's not helping, so... I feel like it's probably down there where I saw the first, Hang on, what am I looking for here? Find to get jars from the second show. I wasn't tracking it yet, that's why. Herp derp. Oh, gotta come out a little bit more. Alright. Now I gotta turn them in at the abandoned temple. Oh, excuse me. Coming through. Oh, you can destroy the boats like you could in. All right, that's good to know. All right, follow road not available.
What has happened? Why aren't the patients in the temple ruins?
The soldiers threw us out. Even though I paid the Nomarch to allow me to use the temple, every few weeks soldiers come to take our medicine and food stocks. Always the same soldiers. They call it a tribute. A tax for the Pharaoh's royal army.
Okay.
We barely have what's needed to take care of the poor souls that need our help.
Vultures.
Vultures.
I will make certain they don't bother you anymore.
Be careful, Bayek.
All right, let's take a look here. Come here, buddy. anymore.
Hardly worth raiding this camp. It's hardly worth raiding this camp.
Ah, I missed. So they're on alert.
Stop him!
Going to kill you!
Okay. I got those ones done anyway. Origins is treating me well, JP. Thanks. I just started it earlier today, so... I've played the other two that followed this, but I just had never played this one, so... Odyssey was awesome. I went through Odyssey twice. And I did Valhalla when it came out. Oh, crap. That didn't work like I thought it would.
What?
It pinged it off of the archer case there. That was pretty brilliant. Alright, so I think we've gotten everything done here. Something over here I can loot, it looks like. Just arrows, which I'm already full on. I need to go find out. How could I not play this game? I don't think I had my PS4 yet when this came out. So this came out sometime in the period when I was traveling and didn't have a console yet.
Did you succeed?
The temple is yours
Let me
now.
see when this came out.
Those soldiers won't bother you again.
All my patience, thank you.
I almost forgot.
2017?
The sunken boat.
Yeah, this was right before I bought my console, because I bought my console, I bought my PS4, sorry, in 2017.
The Oasis of Siwa is lucky to have you, Rabia.
Promise me you will not become consumed with your vengeance, Bayek.
I think of nothing else. By the grace of Amun, one day.
So this came out,
you'll be free of
I think
this.
probably this right before I bought my console. Because I think I bought it in like July of 2017 was when I bought the PS4. So. Alright, we need to do one more quest. What is this? Striking the anvil. Let's do a side quest. Torn about Val, what do you mean? Oh, I know what I need to look
Bayek,
up.
our Magi, you're back.
Once you're flying around looking for any traveling icons that look like a log. Those are skins. What is that? Transporting. I sure as shit don't see any logs yet. So maybe there's just no wood to have here. Oh, it says, how do you get wood? Wood transports. Ooh. I am
Hello,
back,
Toma.
but... Aha!
Clear the way! Clear the way!
Clear the way.
Out of the way! You will not pass!
Work together.
Woohoo! What did I just steal? I don't know.
What has become of the necropolis? We used to keep it pristine here. Out of respect. Animals. Using the necropolis as a den.
Trying to run away and hide, and there's something in here, obviously.
Grandfather, I have missed you. I only wish you could have known Remu.
Aha! Is this for like a quest I didn't have tracked?
It has been too long, son.
Oh, his son. What was this for? I just stumbled upon this cave by accident. So his son died in whatever accident it was? Okay. Huh. What quest is this? Hideaway. Well, let's go check this quest out. Huh. Well, I sure as shit don't know how to find these, treasures in here. This place is all locked off. Alright, well, let's go over the mountain. Sure. Sure. Is there something ready? Okay. Do I need to come now? ¿Vengo ahorita o en unos 2 minutos? Okay. Toca la puerta en 2 minutos, porfis.
Answer me, Chenzira.
Oh, so this is gonna be a kid. Oh, you meant Val as in Valhalla.
It's not funny.
Fenuku, it is dangerous here. Get on home.
Bayek, you're back?
Where
I
is
didn't
Chenzira?
get any Tolkien
He wanted
vibes
to
from
see the snakes
Valhalla.
in the hyena den.
I got much more of
The
a
hyenas came back.
Thor
I ran this way. Chenzira then over by the tomb.
You are lucky
comic
the
book
hyenas
vibe,
didn't chase you. Go back to the
or the
village.
Vikings
Find your
show.
brother. What?
Do I have to tell my parents?
Chenzira got you into this. He will have to talk to them. Now go ahead.
Well, obviously I can't break it with that. Okay, well if I can break that wall, how am I supposed to break it? Ah, it's this wall maybe that I can break. Ooh, these look like they might go up in flames.
Chenzira, stay there. I'm coming to get you.
Bayek, is that you? You've come back.
Hmm. Okay.
How did Chenzira get through here?
Good question. Oh, that's cool. He totally put the torch in there. Like it has a torch holder. That's awesome. Ooh, and this one can be pulled out. No. Can I push it? Okay, well that's that down there. What's over here?
Chenzira, are you all right?
I can't believe you are back.
You should not be in here.
I'm hiding from hyenas.
Fenuku told me about that. It is not enough to get yourself in trouble. Now you put your little brother in danger?
But it's with Khemu gone.
All right, I understand. Let's get you out of here.
So I'm supposed to escort the kid out first.
Would like to know myself. Must be
Oh
very
yeah.
old.
Son, I learned to read what it says.
Which way did you get in?
That way, but that's where the hyenas are. Bayek, I want to tell you.
What is this?
Ancient writing from the Old Kingdom.
So do I need to collect those probably?
I want to tell you.
Mountain of the Dead Tomb.
What is it, Chenzira?
It's my fault about him. They asked where you were, and I didn't think it would hurt anyone. I thought.
Keep close. Chenzira, don't feel bad. You have no way of knowing what they would do. Anyone would have done the same thing in your place.
I guess.
Hyena! Chenzira, hide!
They're still here!
It is safe now. Better get home.
Bayek, can I ask you something?
Go on.
Could I be a Magi like one day?
Well, you can start by looking out for your brother, not taking him to dangerous places.
I promise!
Now get back home.
Alright, I got some new gear, and I think I can take the next quest now. See, it only shows me hides. Hides, hides, hides. Hmm. I mean, those are like wood or something. I don't know what that is. It's like a bank resource. Oh, I think I'm supposed to go eat breakfast. That's some sort of resource, but I don't know what.
Out of the way! What's wrong with you?
I'll just take him off his horse. Yeah, I will. I totally will. I don't know what I just stole, though. It wasn't any sort of wood, though. Whatever that is. Inventory. That right there. Bronze. That's what that is bronze. Okay, bronze and iron. Silica. Alright, thanks, JP. Yep. I'm working on chapter 20 today myself for the Patreon page. Gotta get chapter 20 out. Alright, I got 2 points I can spend. Alright, I will be back in a few minutes, ladies and gents. I gotta get some food. promise I'll be back in a few minutes, everybody. I just popped in to say I'm still going to be a few minutes. We ate breakfast, and now I'm helping Chris with some cat dad stuff because it looks like one of our kittens has an eye infection. So we may have to go to the vet and get some medicine. So I'm coordinating with her to see what we're doing this morning. We also got to weigh the other cats because we got to get some dewormer. So I will be back in a few minutes. So I appreciate everybody hanging out and for your patience as I keep the BRB message up. So stay tuned. All right. For the moment, I'm back. Had to do, had to get the cats weighed and other stuff. Nope, I gotta answer some YouTube comments here. Pom pom. Mensajes. All right. I think we're ready to get back to it, ladies and gentlemen. Apologize for the delays. We've got some. Baby has an infection in the eye, and we got to get everybody dewormed. So we're having to do all those things. ¿Qué pasa? Who is it? Leia? Okay. If I need to put the sheet, I will. Thank you. Nope, nope. Hey.
Bayek, take care! Siwa is a dangerous place. High position gerecht. Geanevet. Geruiert netjutepe. Ganej te awinewuyu. Beati dit geru. Bejasahai.
Meherneb imenet. Tetsiu.
Numes neo jedian.
Iye.
Geruiert.
Geriet at sema. Menemet saek. Hem khoteb neferweret ka akaye.
Bededuk niet gayet. Geanevet. Geruiert netjutepe. Ganej te awinewuyu. Beati dit geru. Bejasahai.
Sema ha wenof. Heher sesem necheru.
Any sigiriet.
Alright, so I got the kittens in here now. At least these two cats are in here. Let's keep doing this. Work on some more quests.
What happened to your blacksmith shop?
Those naked-yaded soldiers. Ptolemy's captain saw me making a sword and accused me of being a rebel.
He was not wrong.
They confiscated my tools.
Ah, bastards. All of Siwa needs a blacksmith. Even me.
I cannot help you, Bayek. Not until I get my hammer and tongs back. And I have to get that ugly-ass Apap captain off my ass.
Is this captain with the tools somewhere I can find him?
At the foot of the hills west of here. Camp Shetje.
I will get those tools back, and I will take care of the captain.
Alright, so we're going to take care of the captain.
The tools are in Camp Shetje. And the captain who is behind this, he's in Camp Shetje as well.
Alright, where's Camp Shetje?
brought great sorrow to us all. The statue has been destroyed, but not the men behind it.
Well, no guards attacked me, so maybe we're in the clear for the moment. Kim Shepje.
I must be careful now.
Over here, buddy. Come on.
What?
Felipe's tools.
If you guys are going to be demons, we're going to have to go back to the... Don't be naughty. Alright, got him. Here, buddy. Come here. Come on.
Wait, did I... That's for my friend. That's everything. Benipe will be pleased to hear it.
Okay. The demon spawn children are running around going crazy right now with the zoomies.
Bayek,
Here are your tools. That captain won't ever come back here.
at last I can reopen my shop. Many thanks.
You're welcome, sir.
I found these weapons I had hidden from the soldiers. Please, choose one for yourself.
I'm sure you can see that
Choose one. They're all of equal value.
going on behind me. Ooh, I think I want a new shield, maybe.
The shield is made with bronze and leather. Good protection. Some weapons.
Thank you, my friend.
Come by my shop anytime, Bayek.
I need to... Who sells stuff? Does he sell things?
Good to see you.
Haha! Sell. Unnecessary items?
Very well, my friend. Sold. I will take that off your hands. You find such interesting things, Bayek. Goodbye, my friend.
So what other merchants are there here? That's restricted area. I've pretty much done all the side quests here, it looks like. So this is definitely meant to be like the intro area. Oh, this is my home. So I still don't know what happened here. Hey, you two. Be nice.
Papa, you found it. Can I have it back?
He's hearing the voice of his child. So I really want to know what happened. Alright, I think I just need to work on the next quest now. I've got a point to spend. Sleep darts, no thanks. Attack while in the air. I'm supposed to kill the false oracle. Oh, he's the fort. I see. Yes, yes indeed. Hey, what's up, Rod? By the way, I have not checked your message yet. I did get it last night. We've been dealing with cat dad stuff all morning, and had to get my stream out of the way this morning, and then after this,
What becomes of those who disobey Medunamun, priest to the Pharaoh?
the demons are running around in the background.
Faithfully follow his beneficent commands.
But I'm going to check it after I finish up here, because I got to do that, and I got to write chapter 20 and other stuff. Get some stuff done this morning. Chris and I had to deal with... I've been up since 2 o'clock. I had,
A moon ray. Bayek has returned. return to the oasis.
The kittens. Not these two, the other kittens. Mama decided that she was gonna pull them all out of the box last night in the middle of the night. So we woke up at 2 o'clock. I woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning because Leia was biting my nose, and yeah, it did. It's all good, man. Leia, this little monster, was biting my nose because she was wanting to get up and go to the bathroom, and I was in a deep sleep, 2 o'clock in the morning. So I wake up and I'm like, I got a cat biting my nose. I'm like, hey, let go of my nose. And when I pulled her away from my nose, she fell off the back of the bed where my head was, on the edge of the bed, and she went. And you can't really see it, but I've got like 3 scratches on my forehead where she got me at 2 o'clock in the morning. So I've been up since 2 because that happened, and so they all went out to go to the bathroom. So she went poop, her brother went poop, and then Mama came out and went poop. So then I had to clean the litter box at 2 o'clock in the morning. I thought I was going to go back to bed after that, and then like 20 minutes after I got back into bed, like 2:30 in the morning, I start hearing this, just all this meowing outside in the kitchen, and I open the door, and all 5 of the baby kittens are like wandering around the kitchen floor. And I thought that they had just gotten out because 2 of them got out yesterday, so they're getting big enough to climb out. So I put them all back in the box. Chris woke up at that point, came out and said, well, I might as well check on my chickens. So she went outside to check on her chickens, and as Chris was outside checking on her chickens, I got something out of the fridge, and as I turned around, here comes Dora carrying one of the babies out of the bathroom around the kitchen and putting it in the corner of the kitchen back by one of the doors that goes outside. So they didn't just get out. Dora moved them all last night and took them out of the box. So I had to then put them back in the box and then moved the box over by the door. And so far she's kept them over there by the door. But one of them has an infection in his eyes, so Chris is getting ready. That's what I was just helping Chris with, because he's one of his eyes was a little watery yesterday, so I cleaned it, and then this morning it's way more watery and he can hardly open it, and it's kind of murky and cloudy, and the other one is starting to get a little watery, so he's probably got pink eye, conjunctivitis. Guys, don't destroy my map, please. You two are being monsters. So Chris is gonna go get some pink eye or some sort of. She's gonna go to the vet and see what the vet has for their eyes. And then these 2 need to be wormed again, so she's gonna get wormer for these. And then those 5 babies need to be wormed as well, because they're like 16 days old now. So I was just helping Chris weigh these 2. They're just over 2 kilos now. They're being really obnoxious right now. So I've been up since 2 o'clock in the morning, and so I literally just woke up and I watched an episode of Obi-Wan, got my review out for that this morning, prepped another video for later tomorrow, did my outline for Chapter 20, answered a bunch of Discord messages, and then got into streaming because I got to do I needed to get my morning stream out of the way, which I tried to do 7 to 11, 7:30 to 11 today. I'm tired though. I'm gonna go to sleep after this before I go on to writing. Hey, come here. Leave the map alone, Lucas. Come here. Mr. Monster. Cats are crazy, man. I am halfway being a farmer. Which is funny considering my background. I grew up on a dairy farm, and my brother has a cattle ranch. But no, because Chris has her 5 chickens outside as well that she bought, and they're getting big fast. So, however, I'm hoping that we're getting, we're going to try to get the 5 baby cats homes. And as soon as we can get the mama cat spayed, she'll just go back to being an outside cat. She can come when she wants. These are the only 2 that'll stay inside, I think. Although Chris wants to adopt one of the 5 babies. And I was like, well, that's on you, because 2 inside cats is enough. It's Luke and Leia. It's totally Luke and Leia, but I say both. If I'm talking about them together, I'll say Luke and Leia. But if I'm just talking to him, it's Lucas, because but Chris does not spell it like Luke and Leia from the movies. She spells it Leia like from the Bible. I was like, it's not how Leia's spelled, honey. Yeah, Chris went and got 5, or 6. I can't remember how many she got, but they're not sexed, so they're gonna be what they are, and the male ones will end up being meat, and the other ones will be eggs. Yeah. Tiene sentido porque es Mexico. That's true. Hey, don't destroy that, Leia. Leia. The big problem though is Leia's getting on the desk every night now. I came in here last night, I went to get a coffee, and I was streaming, and I came back in, and my YouTube chat, she was standing on the keyboard, and I had like a line of just text across the YouTube chat. Like, no, I don't need you destroying things on the desk right now, honey. Do you have dogs over in the UK? Rod, I don't know if you're still doing dogs or not. Chris thought about getting dogs, and then she decided we got enough cats. And with her chickens, she's like, I think I got enough animals for the moment. But there has already been a discussion of getting like a milk sheep or a milk goat. So I don't know if that's going to end up happening or not. She hasn't built a chicken coop yet, so right now her chickens are just in a she bought a big ass laundry basket, and they're in a laundry basket out in the backyard. What is this? Gotcha. I actually don't know how old the mama cat is from these two. The neighbors said that she's had at least 4 litters that they know of, so she's got to be at least a couple years old. What's up? What are you doing? As long as you're not going to attack the microphone like you've done in the past. What are you doing? You want to say hi? Yeah, with your big ass ears and biting my fingers. Arr. We don't have a huge property, so I can't have a ton of animals, but we do have a decent sized backyard. Man, Goldens are cool dogs. That's what I had in the last time I had a dog was a Golden Retriever. Had a Golden and 2 cats in Colorado. Those are the last pets I had before these ones. And now we have these ones and chickens and... Well, you know how the Pueblos are, man. Like, every neighbor here has like half a dozen chickens, 2 or 3 ducks, 2 or 3 turkeys. What else? Dogs, but not pets. Like, the dogs that are out here live on a leash. It's unfortunate, but they're just guard dogs to like keep the iguanas away. And then one of the next door neighbors has a couple pigs. What else? There's tick chickens. Oh, and then the other neighbor across the street has bunny rabbits as well. Yes. So here's a funny story, Rod. I don't know if you've caught all of the Monday Musings back episodes, but when we moved here, the intent was we have a pretty big backyard. We bought this place from Chris's mom. She's had it for like 20 years, and it has a pretty decent backyard space. And then it backs up against the forest, and then there's mango trees all in that back forest, and the mangoes fall in our backyard and stuff. And then there's one lemon tree, limon tree in the backyard, which is half grown. It's not very big yet. It's probably 8 feet tall, but only about 6 around. So it's not bearing a ton of fruit yet. And that was there before we got here. So the intent was come here, get the backyard prepped, and start planting a garden. So the first thing I did, like the first week we were here, I waited. It was like the first week, I think it was. And when I knew it was going to rain, there used to be a chicken coop that the previous renters had back there, and they had just let all the chicken shit accumulate over the years. So there's a bunch of there was like a 6-inch deep layer of like fertilizer. So I went back in the backyard and marked out like a third of the back property and said that's going to be the garden. So, it's, I don't know how many wide it is. Like I did like 15 feet, so like 5 meters deep by however wide across the backyard is. And I said, that's the garden. I took all that chicken shit fertilizer and I spread it all over that section. And then it rained and put it all in. And then I went back and I tilled it all by hand with a shovel and got that all ready. Well, then the mangoes started to fall out of the trees, right? And also I was doing a compost pile out back. So I was, eggshells and coffee grinds and all that stuff. I was going to start a compost pile out in the backyard. Well, the compost pile was fine for like the first week. Then the mangoes started to fall. And when the mangoes started to fall, the fucking iguanas came down out of the trees. And I'm not talking little iguanas. I'm talking 6-foot long motherfuckers. Like, these are, there's one that's easily 3 meters long. He's freaking huge. So the first day, there was like 5 that came down out of the tree and they just ate the mangoes. Second day, there was 18 iguanas that came down out of the trees in the back forest and were eating all the mangoes. And then they found my compost pile and they started going through my compost pile. Third day, there was more than 25 iguanas ranging from like 12 inches to that big one who's like 3 meters long, just filled the backyard and ate all my compost, ate all the mangoes. And Chris had planted close to the house, she had planted oregano, basil in planters, right? And also some why am I blanking on it? Savila, the aloe vera, no? They wiped it all out. Like, we didn't even, like, it was like we came out because I was working, she was working, and we went out, and all of a sudden we're like, what the hell? There's like, the backyard is full of iguanas, like 25 at least, and they ate everything. They ate all her plants, all her herbs. They ate it all on top of the compost and all the mangoes, and they just completely destroyed the backyard. And it was like, well, I guess we're not gonna plant a garden. Well, we've been debating whether or not to shoot them and eat them, because there's a lot of them, dude. I mean, the property behind us, the lady who used to live there has been dead for, I guess, quite some time. So it's an abandoned house. The property's abandoned. There's 20 or 30 mango trees and other trees. It's just an abandoned forest property. We're in, not without saying on the air, but we're in southeast Mexico on the Usumacinta in Tabasco. So it's tropic, it's not jungle, but it's, how it is down here. It's tropic hot and forest. Oh yeah, dude. Then they eat the chicken eggs, and they also will eat other stuff. So Chris has her chickens outside. So 2 days ago, I happened to be going into the kitchen to get a glass of water, and I noticed the neighbor lady like came running out with a broom and was like hitting something. And I was like, what is going on out there? And there was like one of the 2-foot iguanas had gotten onto her in her backyard and was trying to eat the eggs from her chickens. So she was shooing that iguana off. So yeah, they eat everything in the backyard. So now the idea is, well, maybe we'll do a planter garden. And on the front side of the house, there's a space where you could build a garage for your car, and right now it's walled off. So there's a wall where the street is. So instead of being able to pull into the garage, there's just a wall on the street and a wall against the neighbor's property and then our house. So it's just a big rectangle, and it's all grass. So then we're like, well, we could maybe plant a garden out there, but it'd have to be planters. We can't just actually plant a garden. Dude, so one of the guys I play with at night, he was literally telling me there was a rat infestation that happened at his place because the city had a flood or something, and some pipes got blocked up, and it caused a rat infestation around town. He literally went and bought an air rifle, like a pellet gun, and just killed rats for like 2 weeks out of his back porch. And he told me, he's like, you ought to just go buy a pellet gun. And I was like, that's a good idea, actually, is to go buy an air rifle pellet gun and just go hunt iguanas. Because then day before yesterday, the day after I saw the neighbor fighting one, Chris was out shopping, and I came out to take a break and went in the kitchen, and there was a big 3-foot iguana who was up by the baby chickens. He was eating one of the aloe vera plants that we had just planted again, but he was also eyeballing the chicken container. So I literally ran out with a rake, and I got one good swipe at him, and then he took off and climbed over the fence and ran. I also don't want to get bit by an iguana, dude. These fuckers are huge. It's like Jurassic Park. Like, that one is really, really, really big. And we were joking about it the other day, because every time you play one of these old video games, the first thing they have you do is they give you a wooden stick, and they send you out and you kill wildlife, right? To level up. And I'm like, that's what I feel like in my back fucking yard. It's like I'm out there with a rake hitting iguanas at like 9 o'clock in the morning. Oh, man. Hashtag iguana pizza time. So yes, the plan was, like, we literally went, the third week we were here, we went to the hardware store and I had Chris buy like 40 packages of seeds. We got all sorts of seeds. We got cucumber seeds and melon seeds and tomato seeds, like all sorts of vegetables and herbs and spices, because I wanted to have a big ass garden since we moved into the countryside. And that's what Chris also wanted, a big ass garden. And that has been put on hold because of the iguanas. And I guess the only solution that I've heard the neighbors talk about is that's why they all have dogs, because the iguanas won't come around if you have a dog. So it's like, well, maybe we get a dog. Yep, no worries.
I should be cautious around here.
Oh crap. Oh, I managed to get the story mode. Dude, it's pretty brutal, man. So far they only run. That's all they've ever done is run. But there's a part of me that's like, I don't want to get some crazy, weird, random iguana disease.
You have returned
to right your wrong.
I die my work unfinished. So close, so very close to ushering in the perpetual rule of the strong and virtuous. What will give us the power of the gods? What is one boy?
What is one boy?
Papa?
But yeah, running around, dude. There's monkeypox. What about iguana pox?
Okay.
Hey,
Well, I can try.
The iguana
This way I'll
virus.
get two.
sure.
Totally could be.
Up, strong.
Last thing I need to do is
Yes.
be the start of some crazy new
Oh, you made me really
worldwide. Everybody's been asking me though,
Heineken. I really
like when I'm gonna kill them and eat,
Go ahead.
You're gonna love it. There's like 60
eat the
calories.
iguanas.
It's so dark and scary. Well, you know what? I'd rather go hunt with my papa. You
It's
always get too scared.
It is a Mexican Pueblo thing, yeah.
Hey, hey.
Well, to be honest with you,
Let's go on a
Chris and I
raid.
have been talking about repurposing the
All right.
Marginal Boundaries channel because there's no travel plan for the foreseeable future.
The Oracle wants the
So
Pelton
I've been
pilot staff for
recording
the ceremony.
I've been recording all the footage of us remodeling the house that we bought because it was in pretty bad condition when we bought it. It's not quite homesteading,
Never be Magi.
but it was
Who's scared?
it needed a lot of work.
What about the hyena kid?
And
Enough, you two.
I've been recording the videos to eventually put those up and cut them together into a documentation process of us buying this place and remodeling it over time. And that may very well end up on there as a video of me with a battle against the iguanas in the backyard. It's also, I don't know if you've ever been like people who just can't have pets. Like the next door neighbor, like had a baby kitten on a rope with a rope around its neck, and it got up on our roof and died. Like, and that's the kind of stuff I've never had happen in the city. It's just I'm not speaking bad about anybody, but I grew up in Missouri in the United States where it's very much rednecks and hillbillies, right? And I feel like some of the people in at least this part of the country are in that same boat because who puts a rope around a cat, and there was a storm, it got scared, it got up on the roof. They didn't have a ladder. Oh yeah, dude. It was ridiculous. We got home. We had to go to Villahermosa one day because I had to do I had to update immigration whenever I move. So we were gone all day. We came home. There was a storm. We heard this scratching on our roof at like 9 o'clock at night. And it's like, what is on our roof? Maybe it's just a rat or something. No, hopefully it's not a rat. I don't like rats. There's no rat problems. But then the next morning it was still happening. Chris went to the grocery store. I was working. Chris came back from the grocery store. And the neighbor was like, hey, my cat's up on your roof. Can you go get it? And it's like, don't have a ladder. Like, sorry, I can't. I have no ladder to get up on my roof, was Chris's response. And a few hours later, we hear this horrible racket outside of the office. And we go outside, and they had found a ladder. And we're up on our rooftop. And Chris went outside and was like, what is going on? And there's a kid coming down with a knife in his hand. And I guess he was trying to cut the cat free, and he couldn't. And the lady next door didn't want to go up the ladder because it's a rickety old like wood slat thing that was homemade. And she's like, I can't get up that ladder. It's too dangerous. So Chris went up on the roof and found that poor kitten had basically strangled to death, because it got wrapped around some pipes up there. And it had rained that night, and then the next day it was like 107 degrees out, like 42 degrees Celsius. And so that poor kitten strangled and roasted alive. And Chris comes in the office crying. I'm like, what is going on? And so then we're like having this nasty conversation with the neighbor, and the neighbor's like, well, I don't have time for emotions and sentiment. She's just a really grumpy old lady. And this made me realize that some people shouldn't have pets. And then like 2 days later, I heard meowing, and there was a kitten up on the ledge again. And this one didn't have a rope around its neck yet, but they went and got another kitten like 2 days later. And it's like, some people just don't learn. So these are the types of things where when you say Mexican Pueblo things, some of it's positive, but there's also been that kind of stuff where it's just like, you know what? I don't have the And the same neighbor lady, Chris had a. I was like, we're gonna end up having a brawl with the neighbors. Chris was just hanging outside yesterday morning, 2 days ago, I think it was, sipping coffee, hanging out with one of the kittens, and the lady comes by and was like, "Don't put your trash on the street corner because the dogs are getting into it." And it's like, there are no containers here for trash. The trash truck drives down the street 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Everybody puts the trash out in bags. So she comes and tells Chris, "You need to put your trash in a bag. Put your trash in a container so the dogs don't get into it." And Chris is like, if you want a container, tell the government to put containers out, because I'm not going to go buy a container because someone will just steal the container. I'm going to put it in a bag with everybody else's trash. So I guess we're starting to have bad relations with the neighbor now. And so Chris comes back in and she goes, "I'm going to go get another bag of trash and just put it on the street corner to fuck with her." So she took another bag of trash out. And then the poor lady's husband was coming home as Chris did this. So Chris cornered the guy on the street. And all I hear is this like intense conversation going on outside. So Chris was out there basically telling the guy, "Hey, your wife just came to our door and is trying to tell me how to live my life and do my own things. And you know what? If you want a container, talk to the government. Furthermore, if the dogs are eating the trash, you're going to need to go find the owners of the dog and yell at the owners of the dog, not me. Don't be coming to my front door telling me what to do, how to live my life." And then like 20 minutes later, there's like knocking on her front door and the neighbor lady was back. I guess her husband went and chewed her out. That was pretty epic, dude. I just sit in my office and work. Chris is like the guard dog. But I'll also say, I'm gonna have to get a car. I hadn't thought about getting a car before. Haven't needed one living in the cities, but living out in the countryside, it's starting to become it's not a necessity yet, but it'd be a nice convenience factor. We don't really have to do much that needs a car, but occasionally we need to go to Villahermosa, which is about a 2-hour trip. It's about 2 hours to the city, because like there's nothing here, dude. It's beautiful countryside, but there is nothing here. There's a single ADO bus station. There is one little Chedraui that doesn't carry anything other than basic stock stuffs. So if I want anything, I got to go to the city. Which reminds me of back when I was living in Missouri growing up, because that's how it was back then. We had to take a 2-hour trip into town like once a month. Once a month, my mom would go into town and just buy a month's worth of stuff at at Sam's Club. Or this is before Costco. That's just, there is some truth to that statement. I have my own statements. I won't share those on the air, but when we catch up, I will never forget the time you told me. This story has stuck with me. I don't know if you remember this, Rod, and I don't remember where we were. It had to have been when we were in Puerto Vallarta when we were working on that TripAdvisor project. I think you and I went to the supermarket, and you had said, whenever you buy produce, pick the stuff in the back, because Mexicans are too short to get the stuff in the front, so you can make sure you always get the fresh produce when you get the stuff that's always tough in the back. I was like, oh, it's so true, because I used to make fun of everybody in Cancun, because when you're walking down the sidewalk, and I can say this because I'm here, I'm married to a Mexican, I've been living here a long time, permanent residency and all that. In Cancun, I always used to laugh because when you're walking on the sidewalk, all the trees are cut at like 5 feet tall, and it's because the Yucatecans, los Yucatecos, están chaparritos, no? They're all too short, so they can't reach any higher than 5 feet to trim the trees. So when you're walking on the sidewalk, it's like, I'm not a tall guy. And even I'm having to duck to walk down the sidewalk because all the trees are trimmed at like 5 feet tall. Oh, I totally remember that because it has stuck with me over the years. Because it's so true. Because like you walk into any supermarket and it's like all the bottom row of fruit has been picked through, but all the way in the back, because the only people doing the shopping are the little old grandmas, and they can't reach past 4.5 feet. That's so bad to say, but it's so true. Oh man. Oh, good times. But I tell you what, it is nice to be away from. I like Mexico City a lot, but the smog was pretty bad. The earthquakes were pretty nasty. Oh, that's so true, dude. So you're having to like kneel down to take a shower. I don't quite suffer from that. I'm shorter. I'll tell you the one thing that I did have to get used to living out here in the countryside since we moved here is this house does not have a water heater. Like none of the houses here have water heaters. It's just so fucking hot here that no one needs it, except in like, December and January when it'll get down to like 75, 80. But there's been a couple of nights when it's been rainy and you wake up in the morning and it's like, 25 grados, 25 degrees Celsius. And it's cool enough that I would like a hot shower. And there's no hot water heater. So it's just you take lukewarm showers all the time because no one has water heaters. And that was a trip. And honestly, I don't know how, and I know it's because the people can't afford it, but I don't know how people out here live without an air conditioner because I put a mini split in this office and I just got a cheap one, right? For a small room because it's not a very big office, but it can't keep up. If it's warmer than like 35, 36 degrees outside, which is a lot of days, it has a hard time cooling the room. Yes, the water is always way colder. There have been a couple of mornings I've taken showers and I've been in there going, I'm alive, I'm alive. I'm like the Wim Hof method, man. Like, it's not quite an ice bath, but it feels like it at 7 o'clock in the morning. But that was the first thing I had to get done when we moved here was get an electrician to rewire the whole house. I believe so. It was just whatever was the I don't really remember what it is, but it's one of the small ones that's just, one up for one, but I think it's just a 110, yeah. I mean, it does pretty good, but it won't like on a hot day, like yesterday during May, and yesterday was pretty hot, but during May, by about 5 o'clock in the afternoon, even with the AC running, you'll be sitting in here sweating. Not like bad, but you'll be sitting here going, man, if that AC goes out. And there was a couple of days when the power went out, and it was like, man, that's brutal. But like none of the neighbors have air conditioners, and it blows my mind because it was 45 degrees out one day, and yeah, that's why everybody just gets. That's why all they do out here is just drink. It's because there's nothing else to do when it's hot like that except for drink yourself into a haze. You can't think straight, you can't see straight, you can't sleep. I mean, it's... The pro is that it's really beautiful countryside. We're close to Chris's family. And, yeah, everyone just sits outside.
Can I come?
Hey, your mother's waiting for you.
All right. See you at the ceremony, Hamu.
It's like they find the shaded part of the house, and they just sit outside and eat popsicles and drink cold beer.
Senu, come to
Senu.
Chenzero told me I should steal his feathers, so that my weighing ceremony gets me to the field of reeds.
What is this quest, by the way? Oh, I need to get the Ebix leader's pelt. So yeah, I mean, it's beautiful countryside, and the house is paid for. So I don't have a mortgage and no more rent. So those are all good things, and we're close to Chris's family, which is nice. But it is hot. It is hot. This is not my climate. Chris grew up in it, so she doesn't feel it that much. But I'll tell you what, I pretty much it's hotter than it was in Cancun for sure. So I have to just wear a bandana everywhere because I just sweat. But I pretty much stay in the office these days because most of what I'm just working in front of the computer now these days, so non-stop. At least the cat's finally calmed down.
Anubis weighs your heart against a feather. You cannot tamper with this weighing ceremony. It is sacred. See? My eyes and hand are in line with the arrow. Hit!
Did you hurt him?
A clean shot to the heart hardly hurts at all. Let us get that pelt. We will take this to the Oracle before it gets dark.
One day, I want to shoot an arrow through the sun.
You can. Your arrow will have to become Senu.
Imagine, all my arrows are Senus. Then I'll be able to hunt anything.
You said you'd like to see the Pharaoh up close.
Yeah.
What if you stand with me by his side?
Can I do that?
As my son and the future Medjay, yes.
Papa, what is a Medjay really?
The first Medjay was a protector of the Pharaoh. But now,
yeah, no worries, Rod.
must protect all the people of Egypt.
I'll catch up with you soon.
Not just protect them, but work for their well-being.
Once I check up on, I gotta check what's up.
I'm so excited to be Medjay one day. You know,
I've got like 2 messages from my brother as well, so you're not the only person I haven't answered yet today. I was like, you know what? I've been up since 2. I'll answer messages this afternoon.
I try to be brave.
Because once I wrap this up, I'm gonna go take a nap and then.
Hold on. Let's go this way. When I was about your age.
Take a nap, and then I gotta try to write chapter 20 today, because that's due tomorrow for the Patreon page. So.
And he wanted me to bring honor to the family when I succeeded.
Yep. Talk soon, man.
Yeah.
One day, he took me up this way. At the top, he said something to me. A single word. It changed me.
One word?
I got over my fear. I knew I could do anything I needed to.
What did he say?
I will tell you once we are there.
So this must be telling the story of how the son died, because.
Jump.
We haven't seen what happened to his son yet, or what happened when the Pharaoh came.
Yes, Papa.
Trust me. You can.
I do. I will.
Jump then. Come back. You're not ready.
I can do it, Papa. I can.
Shut up, you filthy little shit.
Help! Help me! That's Shanzira.
I said shut up.
Run home to your mother. Chenzera will be fine. I will take care of it.
Medjay Bayek!
Go, now.
I'm scared. I don't want to go home alone.
Emu, just do what I say, please. Go!
Medjay Bayek!
I am indeed Medjay here. Who summons me?
Sheath your weapon and follow me.
You said you only wanted to talk to him. Oh!
So what do the soldiers want?
Come.
Who are you to give commands to me?
You piece of shit. We don't have time to piss away.
Are you meant? I guess you're meant to lose that fight. Because those were all like red skulls to me.
Make a sound and you're dead. What took you so long?
Didn't want to be seen, sir. Kept to the shadows.
Well, maybe we're finally gonna get some backstory.
We are pleased you have joined us, Medjay. It is of great importance that we gain access to the vault. The temple priests stubbornly refuse to assist us. You are perhaps reluctant out of loyalty to the Oracle. We have someone to help convince you otherwise.
At the ready.
Forward!
Yeah, what's going on in this chamber? They have my kid? They totally have my kid.
See that no one comes in.
Camel, are you hurt?
Go ahead. Try it your way.
I'll leave my son out of this!
Your son has something to explain to you. Would the Ibis show him the orb?
We believe we need this to enter the vault.
That's one of the eggs, yeah? Or apples of Eden, sorry.
This is a waste of time! The boy is frightened. It's all right.
Papa, they need you to tell them about the vault. They need to know how to use this.
As measure, you must have some clue or key or legend that explains its use. I don't know anything about this vault! Please leave my son out of this!
The Pharaoh has been aroused. He insists
He will
on
be
coming
discovered.
here.
Quickly!
Talk to your son. If the vault isn't open when we return, you'll never see him again.
It's missing some sound effects, that's for sure. That's some weird errors going on there.
I did what you said, but
It's all right, son. No?
Papa, I can get it to you.
No! Camel, don't!
They're going to hurt us.
Camel, Camel.
So the kid's being brave in the middle of a intense situation.
This foolish waste of time! Out of time? Tell us!
So, I don't know.
We must go now.
I will cut the heart from the boy.
No, wait.
He
Stop.
will never know the afterlife.
No, I will tell you. I will tell you. No.
He's falling for time. What's this? Stop! This is madness!
So we're definitely missing sound effects here.
Snake takes that as your answer.
Oh no! Oh, so they dodged to the side and he accidentally killed his own son. So that's why he's so traumatized. Okay. Oh, that's pretty intense. That sucks.
Shut up!
Oh, so now we have the backstory.
We thought you were dead. You could not even save your own son. You are no one. Bayek of nothing. Father to nobody.
Yeah, he's got the apple.
And here is your nobody. Hidden One, greet you. The Lord of the Duat awaits.
The story is way more fragmented in this one than it was in Odyssey or Valhalla.
Well done, my friend. Our hero returns. You brought joy to Siva.
I should get to Alexandria. I need to see Aya.
Don't be in too much of a hurry. Siva will always need its Magi.
But you are the protector here now. I'm always pleased to help.
Come see me when you are certain you are ready to go. We will drink beers to our friendship, huh?
Okay, that's done.
Be sure you are ready.
I must leave Siwa. There are others to whom I must deliver justice. Especially the one known as the Snake.
How will you find these men?
Aya has been tracking them in Alexandria. I must find her.
She said she would be visiting her cousin at the Great Library.
Great Library?
And she said if you are coming to tell you one word. Serapis.
Serapis? The god that Greeks and Egyptians share. Of course, I see.
And Bayek, do something about that beard.
Goodbye, my friend.
Okay, so that kind of served as like the introduction to the game. Oh, we're desyncing, so are we going back to the real world?
Oh, shit! Layla, you need a refill on cyclosporin. Stat. Layla, wakey wakey.
That was the prologue.
Don't make me come down there. Layla? Layla! Come on back. Layla, are you with me? Habibti.
Told you not to call me that.
Thing is, the fastest way to get your attention is to piss you off.
So is this like a remote
Okay,
animus?
The animus is rejecting you.
I'm fine.
Yes, but your kidneys aren't. Go add more cyclosporin before they shut down.
Yes, Nurse Geary.
That's Medical Officer Geary to you. So? How did it go?
My mods are holding. Subject's memories are perfectly clear. If this doesn't convince Abstergo to give me a place on the Animus Project, nothing will.
Amazing! Who do you have in there?
His name is Bayek of Siwa. The death of his son turned him into a killer.
Think he'd be of interest to Abstergo?
Don't start.
You know, they're not going to be happy with how he handled this assignment.
They know I don't work by the book.
Well, this time you lit the book on fire and then stomped on it. Anyway, none of this will matter if you're comatose. Now go get that cyclosporin.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is a good stopping point because it is 11 a.m. So I've been going for a few hours now, and I have got to get other work done. I got to work on chapter 20 today.
Cyclosporin? I definitely packed it in the med kit.
Which is due out tomorrow on the Patreon page. So we'll be working on that. Thanks for hanging out. We will be back. I'll be live again tonight at some point. I think we're supposed to play EverQuest tonight around 5 p.m. is the plan. Although I know Kel had a death in the family, so he might not be streaming tonight. But we should be back this afternoon. But in the meantime, take a break here, get some chapter work done, take a nap, catch up on the real world for a little bit, and then I'll be back this afternoon for everybody. Thanks for tuning in. If you're watching this after the fact, don't forget to follow along, subscribe, hit the bell icon, all those good things. Join the Discord. Links are down below. Check out the videos from tonight. My review for the latest episode of Obi-Wan Kenobi show is up already as of this morning, and we have the latest Rings of Power and Mondays in Middle-earth shows available. We're more than halfway through to the full-time goal for the month, which is $500. We're up to 259 out of 500. So for those of you who want to drop super chats or stickers on the streams, you can also do super thanks on old videos or join as a member of the Adventurers Guild down below. We'll have a new video up today for members, so stay tuned for that. In the meantime, stay safe, everybody. Stay healthy. Don't do anything crazy. See you next time.
Packed it in the